Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the next episode of Season 3 of the 100. Last episode was the very first episode of the season, which was WANHEDA, I still can't remember, part 1. And it was interesting. I don't feel like I'm as hooked yet on this season as I was Series 2 so quickly, but that doesn't mean it's bad. It's still interesting, like in particular, all the stuff with like Jaha and that storyline with Ali and Murphy. I'm very intrigued and I really want to know what's going to go on because I don't know what like she's powering. I thought initially, because she said the bomb was a gift, that maybe she was going to blow Earth up again, but it doesn't seem to be going down that route. So it did say she was powering something with the energy from the missile. I don't know what that could be, but it's related to the City of Light. Very intrigued, very interested to know where that goes. I have no idea what's coming, so I'm very interested. But all the stuff with Clark, like it's good, it's fun to watch, but I'm not hooked on it yet. I don't know whether this WANHEDA storyline is going to carry on through the whole season, because this is WANHEDA part 1 and 2. Is it going to be finished by the end of this storyline? In which case I don't know, because I was thinking about this before, and this is me overthinking everything as per usual. In Series 2, when we started off with Mount Weather and Clark and Monty were trapped there with Jasper and other people, it was obvious from the start how it was going to affect everybody. So the other camps were going to try and get Clark and out of where they were. So it was clear at some point how they were all going to start merging paths, and even the storylines with Bellamy and that who were off doing their own thing, they were going to try and get back to camp, and people who come down from space were all going to try and meet up with everybody, and it was kind of like there were signs and quite easy ways to say, right, this is going to affect this, they're all going to try and come together, they're going to try and rescue people from Mount Weather, etc. Whereas this storyline, because I don't really know what's going on with the Jaha one yet, it feels very separate, which I know at the end of this episode it might be a different story, it might be all linked by this point, but so I think maybe that's a little bit why I'm not as invested, because it's all very disparate storylines. Like the Clark stuff is fine, people are going to try and find her, stop the bounty on her head, but that doesn't relate to this storyline or this storyline, so I'm just waiting for them to get a bit more. I'm just waiting for a bit more development. I'm sure I'll love it soon. Like I said, this is WANHEDA part 2, so it's going to be a continuation of the first episode where it ended with Clark was captured by, or at least had a knife to her neck by the guy who was hunting her, one of the many people that seems to be hunting her. So on top of the Jaha storyline, the Clark storyline, I'm interested to see what happens with Jasper. He's obviously really struggling with Maya's death still and not dealing with it very well, but it doesn't seem like anyone's particularly helping him either. Like no one's really giving him like therapy. So I'm excited to see where that goes. Let's jump into the episode before I just start to ramble too much. If you enjoyed this video, guys, please let me know down below what you thought. And if you're watching this over on YouTube, please take a look at my Patreon link down below, where there'll be the full reaction to this episode, as well as eventually every episode of this season. But there should be next couple of episodes live already on there for you. Let's jump into Season 3, Episode 2, WANHEDA Part 2.
It's been 3 hours. What are they waiting for?
Oh yeah, these guys got captured or trapped between the two trees.
No. That's what they want us to do.
The boy is right. They can wait longer than we can.
Oh, that was quick.
They're here. Everybody out or the boy dies.
That was very quick. Oh.
Okay! Okay, we're coming out! Get them back! Monty, let it go!
Monty?
These are the Ark people. Mom?
Mom?
Told you. Okay, so it looks like these are people from the Ark who are in the kitchen sector, food sector, whatever it was called. Farm sector.
I still can't believe how beautiful it is.
Oh.
It's perfect. In the city of light, mankind will finally be free of pain,
Oh.
hate,
It's very modern.
disease. Here there will be no more suffering.
I'll fill this place. Starting with my people.
I'm suspicious.
You have my word.
I believe in you, Thelonious. Together,
Hmm.
we will save the human race.
I would go. Oh wow, it's just a really modern place, untouched by the bombs. But yeah, is he really there?
Break up your little Zen nap, but we're here.
We go around the dead zone.
Let's get a move on, you two.
Right
I like this
behind
too.
you. We head west towards that rise.
I want Murphy to
Little
get
helpful
some.
guide act. I'm not really buying it.
Then I guess you're just gonna have to keep an eye on me.
Oh, yay. Please don't kill him off now he's getting a storyline.
Farm station, stand down.
That's good.
Pike.
You have no idea how good it is to see you.
We didn't think you made it.
You're gonna let
Roy,
Bellamy
Smith,
go or not?
Watch our six. Everyone else, I said stand down.
Your father didn't make it.
Oh. I mean, the fact that one parent made it is good. The odds were
63.
nice. Heavily
Rest are
stacked
camped in the mountains
against
north of
them.
here. Grounder killers, one and all. Am I right?
Okay.
Take pride in the number you saved.
Indra, this is Charles Pike. He was a teacher on the Ark. This is Indra. She's leader of the tree crew. And a trusted ally.
I'll have to take your word for it.
See, I sense some tension.
Looks like the great WANHEDA is human after all.
Oh, she's gonna run. Oh! Bloody hell, Clark. You stupid cow. Oh. Oh dear. Didn't hold him down long enough, love, I'm afraid. Oh, well, the hair's red. What? Blonde again.
Now that's better.
Your Ice Nation.
Okay. Well, so much for the red hairdo. That quite enjoyed.
Hold your fire!
Is he alright? No.
I was trying to make the most of our time together, Doc.
He needs mental help. He's got like PTSD.
Talk about this one.
You said I was fine.
I understand how much Maya meant to you.
What is it you want to talk about? How dead she still is?
Jasper, you're never going to move past this unless you face your feelings head on.
Well, I don't understand. Can you save him or not?
Not here.
Jackson.
Wait, what's he talking about?
Talking about Mount Weather.
Uh,
The medical facility in that mountain is state of the art. They relied on blood to survive. It's still all there.
You want me to bring a grounder into Mount Weather for a transfusion? They killed thousands of people for that blood, Jackson.
You can't just let him die, Abby. We're doctors.
I am not just a doctor.
Maybe you should be.
oh, fuck now. Come through, Ben.
I not asked, not a time no more. And then you
So who's he then?
We're on.
Oh, shoot. Because if he's Ice Nation, he would know, maybe, that they had her.
Okay, you all right?
Bounty hunter.
English.
Take my
I sense a racist.
Let me go around.
Was he not working for Ice Nation?
Their deaths are on you. Don't tell you up. I don't know if it's a job.
Also Nabile, clear sky. Moda.
This guy's a pretty good fighter. And a good shot as well.
Don't do anything stupid.
I won't just leave him alone either.
Coming back here?
Because dude's not alright. Why is nobody seeing that? I mean, they all know that he's not okay, but no one's helping him. Clark.
It's Clark.
Hey, get out of my way! You'll never make it in time. He's right.
Yeah, I wouldn't. There's a lot of people. Yeah.
Without being seen. We should lay low, let the army pass, then we find Clark.
Hey.
I don't like this. What is Jaha doing?
Have you really been to the City of Light?
Shut up, Otan. I'm not listening to that screech again.
The City of Light, just an idea.
We were recruited.
Recruited by who?
I don't know her name. She comes to us in the flying machine.
Sorry?
You mean the drone? Yeah, that's how she found us, too. So what do you do for her?
We collect tech
You mean steal it?
when we have to.
Really? Bad idea. This is not gonna end well. I know this dude's in the City of Light, whatever, but...
Okay, hey, easy.
Oh, that's twice now this episode, even though I know it's coming.
Alright, just put her down.
There is no pain in the City of Light.
Damn it. Dude's not doing so well.
Another inch and I'd be dead.
Oh. But he's ripped though.
Maybe you're not the commander of that.
So
asshole.
basic, it's not even funny.
Now she's quiet. Mountain Slayer.
I'm no one.
Mountain Slayer, that's a nice name, innit?
A lot of people out there right now looking for no one.
You're obviously not loyal to the Ice Nation.
No.
So why are you taking me there? You don't know anything about me.
I know you took the coward's way out.
Like you're so different. You're in disguise, same as me. You're on the run, same as me. In the wilderness, same as me.
Was banished. Nothing like you. You had a choice.
How do you know all this stuff?
I know I can't take you home to your people.
How does he know everything? What's going on?
Because you're the way back home to mine.
The snow looks so beautiful.
The children were playing in it. They were the first to die.
I thought so.
15 of them.
Did they freeze to death? Or
If not for your father, would have been more.
is there something wrong
4 kids back into the ship.
with
All
this?
4 alive today. They got him when he went back for the 5th.
Oh.
That's tech.
This could still be a bomb.
It's more than just tech. Stupid son of a bitch brought her with him.
Brought her with him. Took you long enough.
You shouldn't have opened that.
I needed to see what we had.
Oh no,
Check
he's
it
up.
out.
He's one of them now. He's one of them City of Light
How'd you know how to do that?
people.
Give me the backpack, John. No.
Ultron, let me go!
Doesn't have to be this way, John.
Oh, piss off, Jaha!
Otan ate the damn chip. That's what's going on.
No one else has to die today.
Tell me, is your imaginary friend waterproof? Should we find out?
Not imaginary.
I got a better idea.
Just do it.
Stop. You let her go right now, I'm gonna drown the bitch in the red dress.
Yeah. Caught up in the red dress. I love Murphy. Oh, hello.
We should go after them.
Where's this place?
There's no need. They'll understand.
He's pretty.
How can you be so sure?
There's no death in the City of Light either.
Right. What's that mean? Is he still alive in the normal world? Or is he like a now a digital hologram upload thing? What's going on?
This place.
But, yeah.
We could do so much good. For our people.
It's going to be a tough sell. Especially to people like Jasper. It's safe. Warmer. Good facilities. Light. Like,
You have to find hope somewhere.
there's not fire. Medical facilities. Music. Art. Food.
Okay.
Fine.
Clearly. Didn't these two sort of have a thing at the beginning of the show?
Represents the second circle of hell, which is pretty ironic if you think about it. I told her I liked it. I don't know.
You need to think about what happens when the Grounders break that truce, because they will.
Just a pike. Oh. Yes, idiot, what are you doing? Well, this seems like a stupid idea. Especially when you're the only person walking in one direction. How is that smart? What about the Aragorn looking? Yeah. Oh.
Don't follow us.
Okay, that's fair.
I want to find him too. But look at your leg. You could die out here and we have no trail.
Can't lose Clark.
We can't lose her.
Yeah, no one's saying that you will.
Hello, Clark.
Lexa. Okay. Why?
Now do yours. Left my banishment.
I'm told your mother's army marches on Polis.
That has nothing to do with me. Honor our deal.
I'll honor our deal when your queen honors my coalition. Lock Prince Rowan of Asgard.
Oh, it's, right, I've got it now. She's not the queen of the Ice Nation. He's taking it to that. Right. Silly me. I'm getting a lot wrong this episode.
Sorry. But it had to be this way. I had to ensure WANHEDA didn't fall into the hands of the Ice Queen.
Okay, makes sense.
War is brewing, Clark. I need you.
Can you really blame her?
You wanted the commander of death! You got her! I'll kill you!
Up the jail. They're up high. Okay, guys, that was my reaction to Series 3, Episode 2 of the 100. And just to clear up a few things so that I don't look totally stupid during my reaction, because I got a lot wrong this episode. So, I kind of was a little confused all the way through about what this guy was up to, this Aragorn-looking fella. But, he was taking her to Lexa, because he wasn't taking her to the Ice Nation, which now makes sense as to why he wasn't. So when he met the Ice Nation people, he wasn't like, yeah, I've got her, let's go.
I don't know that one.
Shut up. And that probably made sense to everybody the whole time they were watching. I'm a bit dumb, I've been at work all day today, I'm filming this after work, so I'm a little bit tired, and I just wasn't picking up on all the quite obvious clues. So, he was banished by Lexa's people, and so took Clark there rather than the Ice Nation. I already know what comments I'm going to get about Clark, and the fact that I said I'm not surprised that she spat in her face. Like, I'm not, because from Lexa's point of view, when she made the deal at the end of the season, last season, it made sense. Lexa protected the Grounders, she did what she always did, all good. But obviously from Clark's point of view, it was a betrayal. Therefore, I'm not surprised that she spat in her face and screamed, I'm going to kill you and stuff, because whilst I know there are people who only see the show through war and tactics and all that stuff, you forget that a lot of people do have human emotions, a lot of people do react emotionally, and yeah, that might not be the best way to win a war or whatever, but pretending that it doesn't exist and only thinking through that lens is a bit silly. So let's just say I understand why Clark did what she did and spat in her face and stuff, and she's upset. They'll get over it, they'll make amends at some point, they'll kiss again at some point probably, and they'll be lovey-dovey for a bit. But I know, I'm not surprised that she reacted the way she did. I mean, Lexa's an interesting character, really. Like, the way she is, it's very much Grounders first, emotions later, which again, great way to win a war, not a great way to live a normal human life. So please remember that, people. That whilst it's great to win a war, if you're not having any friends, love interests, human contact throughout, like apart from people that are in your army who work for you or listen to you, you have no actual genuine relationships. Is it worth it, really? Like, if I never have any more friends in life, and if I lost my boyfriend and my mates, and that was it for the rest of my life, but I had loads of money, well, it wouldn't be worth it because I've got no one to share my life with, or I hope that makes some sort of sense. But interesting storyline, I'm intrigued to see where it goes. It's clear that WANHEDA stuff isn't being wrapped up, even though it was part 1 and 2, which normally indicates that it's going to be wrapped up, that storyline, pretty quickly. Normally a 2-parter has a storyline that ends within the 2 parts. It didn't. So it kind of felt a bit pointless that it was a 2-part. It was a weird way to structure the opening 2 episodes. Maybe they had the same night. I don't know. So the main storyline that I'm really interested in is this City of Light stuff. So the City of Light appears to not be a real place, because Jaha and that close their eyes and they appear in the City of Light. So that's why, because Ali was in this like backpack thing, I'm thinking maybe it's some sort of, I don't think neural network is the right term to use, but you know, like, you can tap into like a virtual reality world type thing. The guy that had his throat slashed and he's dead, he's in that place now, but she said that no one dies here, there's no pain here, which indicates obviously it's not a real place. But then how are they accessing it so quickly? There's obviously a lot to learn, but it's weird how quickly they convinced Emori's partner person of the goodness, like the good side of it, because he was obviously with Emori and doing all the stealing and stuff for Ali and that place, but then went away for Jaha, came back and was like all in and trying to kill her and stuff to get Ali back. And that's why I think it's very much cult-like, and also maybe there's something they're doing to the brains to not infect them, because I don't think it's like a virus, but like that kind of brainwashing thing that they do to them so that they work with them or are on their side and all that. And it's very disconcerting, and I don't really know where it's going, what's going on with it, but I'm actually really interested in finding out more about the City of Light, what it actually is, how it works, how Ali fits into it all, why she bombed Earth. And I just really don't like Jaha right now. Like, he really bloody irritates me. I don't like his character. I don't like his character at all. Because he is that cult leader, even though Ali's the one kind of in charge, he's like, she redeemed me, and I can redeem you. We can all work together to make this world a better place. I've woken up now. Like, shut up, Jaha. I just don't really like it. Murphy's storyline is interesting. Obviously, he's now left Jaha. Now him and Emori have run off. Quite like them. They're obviously going to hook up at some point. Quite like them two as a pair. Quite fun. Clark stuff I already talked about, but I didn't really talk about that dude, like the one that had all the muscles. I quite liked him as a character. I think we're going to find out more about him. He's quite interesting, quite intriguing in terms of why he was banished, his relationship with the ice station, things that I probably missed out on the episode because I'm dumb, and today I'm just missing out on a lot of stuff. And I'm really excited to find out who the Queen of the Ice Nation is. I don't think it'll be someone that we know, but I just want to meet her and see what she's like, and if she's as captivating as Lexa can be at times. I like the stuff with Monty and his parents, or his mum in particular, obviously, because his dad's dead. It was really sad that his dad tried to help people, kids in particular, died for it. But I guess the way they obviously came to Earth, I didn't hear from anybody. I would have assumed that both his parents would be dead until he stumbled upon his mum. So it's obviously hit him that his dad's dead. I think if you just assume that they're both dead, you deal with that in one way, but to then get answers that one's alive and one is actually dead, that's going to hit you in a different way. So I get why he's upset. Like, I get why Jasper's upset, which we'll get to. But it's nice to see his mum. I think their relationship's quite cute. Whether it's going to stay as innocent as it appears to be and nice as it appears to be, we'll have to wait and see. Because obviously they've been through a lot since arriving on Earth. And also, she's been in the same camp as Pike, who's now one of my least favourite characters, because he's clearly essentially he's a racist. Like, the Grounders, he hates them, even though Ice Nation and Grounders are quite kind of different. And Ice Nation's the one that killed everybody, but he blames the Grounders as well. And anytime a Grounder speak, well, like when Indra spoke, he's like, speak English. Or there were just things where he's like, Grounders are Grounders, they're going to betray us. But essentially, it's like a form of racism. I'm not into that. I'm not cool about that. So I think that is going to lead to somewhere quite dark. He's going to do something really bad, like kill a Grounder that's a good Grounder. Nice. He's going to maybe fuck things up by going against a deal, or just, I don't know, I just don't get good vibes off this Pike fella. And as much as I don't like Jasper particularly, I have to keep rewording myself, because I didn't hate Jasper in last season. What I didn't like is that he was bad at executing a plan, and just he had that kind of like kiss of death type thing, in that if he said he's going to have you back, chances are something bad was going to happen to it, like he did with Maya. Harper got a bomb arrow sucked out, and other people as well. So it wasn't Jasper in particular that I had a problem with. Like, I know it seemed that way in my reactions, but I didn't hate him as a person. He always tried his best, and I do feel for him. I feel really bad that he's obviously struggling with this stuff, and no one seems to really help properly. Like, they just seem to be like, you need to deal with it. As someone who's dealt with a lot of anxiety and stuff like that, and bad medical problems that I often get quite upset about, and you get people, there will be people in my life that will say to me, you just have to deal with it. It's so unhelpful, because that doesn't help you deal with your emotions. That negates everything you're feeling, and just saying, just get over it. And so I do feel for Jasper that no one's really helping him through it. I am a little confused. I did say it in the long reaction for Patreon. Whether I cut it out, I don't know. But I'd like to know how long he knew Maya for, because last season I got a lot of stick for some of my opinions. And people kept saying to me, you have to remember they've only been on Earth for like X amount of weeks, a couple of months, whatever. They're not going to be okay with stuff. They've only been here a short amount of time. Fine. But then, obviously, he's not known Maya for that long then. That doesn't mean he can't be upset, be grieving at all. I just kind of want to know how long he knew her for, because obviously it's been months. Has it been months since that happened? I can't remember I can't remember how long it was between season 1 and 2. Was it 80 odd days, 90 odd days, a couple of months, 3 months, something like that? And it just feels bad that the people around him aren't really helping him either. They're just kind of telling him to just move on, which they might be right in a sense, but it's not helpful. That advice is so unhelpful. Anyone that's lost somebody, broken up with somebody, or had a trauma happen to them, knows that just telling someone to move, being told to move on, is so unhelpful and so archaic in ways of dealing with stuff. We know better now. I won't go into a total rant about it, but yeah, I do feel for the guy. He needs help. It's interesting that they use Mount Weather now as a base. It makes a lot of sense. Like I said in the reaction as well, they've got food, like the kitchens and stuff. They've got art, music, supplies, medical supplies. It's going to be a tough sell for a lot of people, particularly Jasper. But it makes sense from a strategic it makes sense from a strategic point of view to go somewhere that's a bit more secure as well than like where the Ark is. I think I've talked about all the main stuff. I guess Bellamy was going a bit gung-ho trying to save Clark. I get he's got a lot of, obviously, connection with her now that they both essentially wiped out the rest of Mount Weather together. We've not seen Emerson yet. Irrelevant, but we haven't seen him yet. I know he comes back into it, so I'm intrigued to know when. Yeah, I mean, Bellamy's a bit strong-headed at this point. I loved him last season. This one, he was good. Like, I liked what he was doing. It was interesting to watch, but it didn't make a lot of sense, especially like when he was walking with the Ice Nation people. The fact that he's the only person that walked off in that direction after already been redirected by that guy who was walking around, and then he ran off in his own direction. Doesn't seem like the smart approach. He didn't save Clark and got potentially mortally wounded in the process. Obviously, I don't think he's going to die, but just going, I need to save her, I'm going to go after them, even though I've got a lot of blood coming out of me and they know I'm coming, is not the sensible option. Bellamy, what are you doing? Good stuff. Let me know down below, guys, what you think of the episode and the reaction, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm sorry if I was a bit dumb in this episode. It's been a long day, alright? It's been a very long day. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, my name is Scott. Hope you guys are well, taking care of yourselves and staying safe. As I always say, if you enjoyed this episode, please let me know down below in the comments. Subscribe for the rest of Series 3, and please take a look at my Patreon link down below if you're watching on YouTube, just to see if you want to spot me over there and watch the full interactions. Bye, guys. Take care, and I'll see you all soon for the next episode of Series 3 of the 100. Take care.